Hey everyone, Wanderbot here, and welcome to Ark of Charon. It's a mobile settlement builder. There have been a couple of those lately, and this one looks really good. New world trees named Daisy, Camellia, Thistle, Rose, Petunia, Iris. Wow, these are all like flower names. Why is the world tree named after a flower? That seems wrong. Wrong? I don't know, it just feels a little bit too simple. The problem is I absolutely suck at naming things. So we're gonna go with Woody. Alright, so idyllic journey, new world. Okay, so this is peaceful mode, we don't want it. So standard game mode, go through the journey as a caretaker of the newly sprouted world tree and bring life back to the world. Yeah, let's see how this goes. There was once a giant tree that touched the sky. This great tree, known as the World Tree, nurtured all life. But one day, the World Tree withered. Darkness poured from the World Tree, from the withered World Tree, taking the form of monsters and consuming the world. And thus, life vanished from the world. After many years passed, a new sapling sprouted to watch over the new world. Or the next world, sorry. My very own world tree. Now rise. Let's head for the nursery to begin a new world. I'm slightly confused. You know, I thought they found the sprout and were gonna bring it to, like, the place to plant it. But no, it looks like the tree? I don't know. Welcome to the Ark of Charon. When the world tree disappeared, the world was engulfed in darkness. All life was extinguished. Now as the caretaker of a new world tree, must guide the sapling. Your journey awaits. Collect resources, defeat enemies, safely reach the nursery. Okay, so I think there's some translation scuffles here and there. So no offensive structures, there's no light source. Golem actions. Golems can reach 4 tiles high when building or mining. They also jump over gaps 1 tile wide or descend. Okay. So we've got somewhere between oxygen not included and the wandering village, I think. To begin your journey to the World Tree's nursery. Oh, you will begin your journey to the World Tree's nursery. To do so, you need to build infrastructure, gather food, prepare for battle. Let's start by collecting items. Okay. Yeah, I thought this was going to be a mobile settlement builder, but no. Wait, what? Oh. Wait. I thought we were going to be, like, on a big moving thing. What? You know what? We'll find out. Let's see. Core of the World Tree, durability. Maybe this does move. Maybe it's one of those where we dig down and grab resources and kind of come back. Okay. So, fridge. Okay. Room, wooden hut, wooden house, wooden mansion, production, stone pot, basic work table, ballista, barricade, build, ladders, wooden tiles, wooden pillars, storage zone. Okay, so we're digging, oh, delete zone. There we go. Let's just not. Let's just dig. Where do we dig? Right here? I should build ladders. Alright, let's just let them go. Let's see, storage zone. Where are they going? Okay, harvest. Probably harvest that. Oh, okay, so this might be the upper limits of where I can actually dig. Let's see, demolish, repair, mine. It looks like they'll chop it down. Okay. Yeah, we'll just figure this out as we go along. I like what I'm seeing so far, but there's definitely some level of just like, I don't know what I'm doing. There was some tutorialization, but it wasn't much, so I don't know. But, again. Oh. Can we not dig down through this? Because it doesn't seem like they were interested in digging. Yeah, so it's got to be something like that. Interesting. Huh. We also have some random light sources in there. Okay. I was expecting that we'd already be moving, but maybe the creature doesn't move immediately, or... Well, oh, but we have a world map. Oh, so what happens is what we do is we get up and move after we've run out of resources or other such things. I guess I'll build a ballista on either side. How do I flip them? Let me check. Options, tutorial key configuration, build, camera, no entry zone, repair. Facility functions. You know, I'm not seeing anything about flip. I wonder if my enemies only come from one direction. They might. Okay, so we should probably build those wooden ladders. Okay, so it looks like we can go slightly below. Oh, collecting items. Okay. So, items your golems collect will expire if left as is. You need to stockpile them. Okay, stockpile designates storage zone above the sapling. Oh, okay. So what we need to do, delete zone, storage zone. Ah, there we go. Okay. Let's delete this zone here. I'm probably just gonna have, oops. I'm probably just gonna have a big storage zone right here. At least for now. We'll have to move things around as we go. So I'm gonna just cancel some things, because I don't think we need that after all. So we've got stone, we've got tree roots, soil, limestone rock, and some other things. Okay, ladder cannot reach. Oh. Yeah, let's have them fill out ladder bits. Looks like they're not going to get totally stuck here. I like the creatures. They're these like little pseudo-humanoids, but with masks. I don't know, it's a neat vibe. I was going to be slightly... I don't want to say disappointed if they were human, because, like, it doesn't matter that much to me. But it is one of those where, oh, ammunition reload now. Set ammunition. Ballista bolt? Oh, okay. Cannot be built outside. Alright, so in that case, wooden mansion? No, let's probably just do a pair of wooden huts back to back here. Let's probably just continue laddering down deeper and deeper. I don't exactly know what resources I need. I do need wood, though. So I'll probably get that from the tree roots here. So let's probably just grab a little bit of everything. I wonder if ladders don't require any wood to create. They don't, so ladders are totally free. Well, that's nice. Okay, we could probably speed this up a little bit, now that I vaguely know what I'm doing. Okay, we'll just start with a couple of basic wooden huts here. Maybe put storage in one of them, clear this out, and do the same thing on the other side. That requires 22, 19, and 16 wood. So actually going for the biggest houses might make sense. Though I think what we want to do is... Oh, ick. gonna cancel both of these. I'm just gonna put those there for the time being. Okay, so building something. Lay down construction plan from the build menu. Golems will carry materials where to put things into the plan. Okay. Producing ammunition. Let's see. Need processing table to build ammunition. Darkness. In this world, darkness prevails at night, underground, or in unlit areas. Darkness, plant growth stops, and also negatively affects your golems. You can eliminate darkness by setting up light sources such as torches. But unlike sunlight, ordinary light sources do not help plants grow. Okay, so mostly it slows my golems down. Okay, farming zone. Okay, farming zone, crop settings. Let's just do lettuce and some tomatoes. Let's see, and I don't think there's a way for me to do, like, only fully grown. But that's okay. Let's see, growth stopped, growth stopped, growth stopped. I just want to harvest anything that is currently at 100%. Okay, so let's do room. Yeah, we don't have enough space. Oh, the light sources are in the way. Okay. This is a little scuffed, but I kind of understand. So we have wooden pillars, wooden tiles. Let's see, supports buildings without hindering movement. Cannot be built outside. I guess we'll just have to finish some of these. Okay, so do we want to do room? Well, here's the thing. Oh, this is an 8x5. Yeah, so why don't we... I'm just going to demolish this one. I'll do an 8x5 on this side. So, 2 of these. Because the problem with the 5x4 is it's shorter by 1 tile, and I don't like that. We could have a bunch of really small rooms. But that could be problematic for me. Maybe. There's also technology that we haven't even looked into yet, but I'll get to that. We can speed this up. We haven't gotten attacked yet, which is hopefully a good sign. This requires a 2x2, so I don't know. Yeah, I think I'll try and keep myself at least to the 5 highs for this floor. Maybe the next floor I'll do a bunch of 4s. Like, just really quickly, a bunch of small rooms with various uses. Oh no, that's delete zone. We want to harvest. So what are we doing on resources? We've got plenty of wood, but I think we can use more. So we might as well slowly cut in here. Not that it's a high priority. Okay, so they're building this up slowly. Oh, there's also something about bearing strength. So we do have to worry about structural stability here. This thing will collapse on itself. Okay, build an offensive structure. Required to protect the colony. Offense menu. Set some offensive structures in the build menu. You know what? I'm gonna delete that storage zone. We're just gonna use this one as base storage for now. Oh, they can carry a lot too. That's nice. We have a tech point. So what do we want? Metal processing, weapons, modern weapons. Advanced weapons, mining, hand drill used for mining ore, placed in front of an ore vein to start mining. We do have farming tiles. Slowly grow even without light, used for walls. They can be used for walls, floors, or ceilings. Their bearing strength is weak. Lamps, ceiling lights, corn. Furnace for coal, plus there's better cooking. I don't hate the idea of trying to go for stone structures, just because they've got way better bearing strength. And that'll probably be useful for us in the long run. Okay. We also do have a stone pot, which is something I should look into. Oh, cannot be built outside. Good to know. So in that case, I guess if I do this... that'll at least give them a bit of movement speed. Might be overkill. So is this? Cannot reach. Oh. Probably because we have to get the ladder higher. And yeah, let's just start building that 8x5. So here's the question. Invalid location. Yeah. So I'll have to relocate this at a later date. I mean, maybe we do cancel this. Gonna just relocate it here. Yeah, okay, so it looks like they can actually build that if they want to. Looks like they're a bit busy. But it's fine. We haven't gotten attacked yet, which is good. Okay, because I should be able to get the 2 6x5s here if I want to. Yeah. Yeah, let's just do that. Let's see, production. So let's get both of those down. Now this requires stone. I guess we haven't been harvesting any of it. I thought I'd be much more mobile here, but this is actually a much more, like, kind of slow, static. You know, you mine what resources you can from an area, and then you get out. I like it, actually. What are these doing? Yeah, might as well keep harvesting every tree that's up to 100%. And plant. Because eventually I'll probably turn these into farming zones. Maybe. Okay, tech levels. Tech points can be earned by defeating monsters, earned when you bring an artifact to the core. Tech points unlock new buildings and facilities, strengthening the colony. Knew about that. Offensive structures. Let's see, automatically attack if loaded with ammunition. It looks like they're all pointing one direction. Let's see. Tiles, pillars, and rooms can be replaced. Replacement buildings allow you to build on a square that's already got a building on it without demolishing the current one. But it must be the same size. And then production settings. Yeah, useful. Okay, stone pot. Pause. Let's figure this out. Production line. Add production line. Everything soup? Sure. Keep X stocked. Close. Can I do priorities? So they do actually have specialties. Yeah, so it is very much like oxygen not included in RimWorld and whatnot. Honestly, though, that's not a downside. RimWorld, oxygen not included, and so on and so forth are absolutely brilliant games. And, like, if you were going to be learning from any single, like, one type of game, I mean, I guess you could root it all back to Dwarf Fortress, but, you know, if you're going to choose an inspiration for anything, those games are, pretty top. Harvest a little bit of everything. We were probably going to need more storage here. Okay, so basic work table, add production line, ballista bolt, keep X stocked, 10. Is there a way I can tell them to specifically prioritize something? I can't. Got another tech point. Yeah, do we want to get this stone tower? Wait, hold up. That's a 9x6. What the heck? Okay. Yeah, they talk about replacements, but you literally can't. I mean, I guess the one option I do have is just making a bunch of fake rooms myself? I'll have to test that, see what happens with it. Let's probably just look into metal production. Wasn't there something about mining? Mining. I'll get that first. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't think any of them have construction as a high priority. I wonder if maybe I should do that. I'm just gonna have them prioritize construction. Because I want to see if I can get access to these tiles here. I should be able to. Let's see, otherwise we might actually need some more storerooms. You know what, it's fine. Let's do it. Energy, another wall torch. I'll just put it there. We'll have to figure a lot of these things out. But yeah, are they not going to build these? Yeah, invalid location. Is it because it's it's reachable, but there's no support. I'm going to demolish this one. I'm going to put the ladders there. Yeah, so I think what's happening is the ladder cannot be used as a storage location. Huh. Yeah, so we can't put a ladder over a pillar. But yeah, I think what was happening is that we were incapable of... Let's see, nitrate soil. Interesting. We can't use the ladders as an anchor point to build off of. We need structural stability to actually pull that off to make it work. Hence why it wasn't, and why no one would build there. It makes total sense. I just wasn't paying attention. Okay, so if I want to go back to build, we need stone tiles coming from this direction, which hopefully will just get made. Yep. Wonder if there is a structural stability mode I can take a look at, but at least we know we can replace things. Here's a question. Yeah, because these are specifically rooms, we can't do anything about it. So in that case, we might actually want to unlock the stone rooms quickly with our next tech point. So I can replace all of the lower level ones with stone. Let's see. We might also just want to have some, like, really strange layouts. Maybe. Yeah, the problem is reorganizing at this point is not that easy. Oh well, we'll figure it out. I wish I could almost replace... whatever. It should be fine. And actually, putting the... Okay, Dark Storm is coming. Well, hopefully we have enough ammo. I'm gonna put a second one up. Let's go back to production line. And produce some more of those. Okay, the core. Core of the world tree is an object fixed at the back of the world tree sapling. If the core's durability reaches 0, core will be destroyed, game will be over. Durability recovers over time. You may acquire souls every time you defeat an enemy. These souls can be used to create new golems. We can change areas. Oh. Okay, let's cancel all of these. And just haul everything back that we can. I don't know if it's going to destroy me exactly, but I'm assuming we have at least a little bit of time before we leave. So we might as well grab every tree that we can. Let's see, so how are we doing? Not great on stone. And, like, rip my lettuce. But it's okay. We didn't need it that bad. So yeah, let's get the stone houses next. Okay, so where would I go to? So lots of apples. Lots of wood, iron, coal. 7 days. Storm? Oh, so we'd only have like 4 days in a location. We haven't really touched iron yet. So I think we'd maybe want to go here. Okay. I don't know when this storm starts. As soon as it does, though, we bail. Unless we just instantly lose, at which point, oops. Can I actually look at these? Traits, insect influence. Condition the light. Okay, so they don't get any better. No, that's just them cooking. Unfortunately, I think these lettuce seedlings probably don't get me anything. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, the question is... Oh, we can also check, like, brightness, zones, bearing strength. I'll check that later. Okay, so do we want more time in an area? Or do we want the possibility for iron? I think I like the idea of having more. Alright, so let's just get it rolling. This is kind of cute, actually. Are we paused? Alright. So they're still going to be building things. So in that case, room. Stone mansion, large stone storage room. Whoop. Hold up, monsters approaching. Manual. Oh. I'll build another one of those kind of up close. Looks like there's only a handful of them. And I should have plenty of ammo. Okay, we have to worry about arcing shots. Okay, ballista's been destroyed. They're hitting that one room. Wood has disappeared. Too high. Don't know why that other one isn't shooting. Oh, come on. That's okay. Okay, wait, monsters are still approaching? Room. Offense. Let's just prep another one of these. Yeah, I should have plenty. I think instead of shooting, I should just let my ballistas go. Alright, is that it? Are we good? Okay. So I'm actually going to cancel this. We're going to delete this zone. Whoops. Oh, we're there. Perfect. Okay, so I should have... No, I didn't get any tech points. I did get maybe some souls? We'll figure that out in a bit. Alright, room. Actually, in retrospect... I don't know, do we want to demolish it? If I check technology... So there's concrete. There's a 9x6. 9x6. Okay, so Stone Mansion is freaking huge. There's also stone towers, which are stunningly massive. I wish these weren't pre-made. I think is my big, mild gripe here. Okay. Yeah, we're just gonna demolish that. I think all things considered, do I want to go tall or do I want to go short for this one? Okay, question is, if I build that... Huh. Can I do that? Here's the other question. How much HP does this have? Durability 110. Durability 300. Because, yeah, what else do we have? Stone tiles can be used for walls, floors, or ceilings. How do I do a background tile? Supports buildings without hindering movement. Yeah, the problem is this game... I mean, honestly, it's just real weird. The spacing in this is bizarre. Okay, let's cancel both of these. No matter what, it's all stinky. What if I did this? Nope, that didn't work either. Because what I could do is just put this here. Stack a couple of them. Oh, no. It's not tall enough. Yeah, so at the very least, it has to be the 9x6 on the first floor. And, like, I could try this. We can see what happens. Worst comes to worst, it blows up in our face. Sure. Okay, put those there. Build ladder. Oh. Huh. That ladder extended off the side last time. So maybe it does come with? I can build out... What? Huh. Okay, I think our big issue is we don't have any stone. There you go. We got plenty of coal, but I'm gonna need... just a bunch of this stuff. Probably just gonna continue building ladders down that direction. We also have, like, crystallized soil. No clue what that's about. I don't think we need to worry too much about food, though. At the very least. Yeah, what else do we do? I don't know. I'm just super thrown off by these bizarre room sizes. Like, it would be nice if I could just, like, click and drag and it would have a different purpose, but I can't. But if we do the concrete storehouse, it's a 9x6. Actually, the small concrete storehouse is a little taller. That'll probably be what we want in the future. Okay, veins. Ah, so we can put that there, but we need specialized mining tools. Oh, so it's this thing right here. Okay, we'll just let that go. So here's the other question. Spawn a golem. Do I have enough? Input 3 souls. Okay, we haven't gotten any. I'll have to figure out how to get beast souls. Let's see, what else do we do? Storage zone. Cool, I can extend that further out. Boy, I need a lot of stone for this. Now, is this a rock vein? Perfect. Yeah, so I'll want to get a hand drill down, because I think that'll automatically get me the resources I need and want. Do these expire? No. So it's only things off of the ship. Wood tile's been destroyed. Where? Oh, here. Not a clue why. Maybe it was slotted for mining because whoopsie. I'm going to assume that that's the case. Okay. Some parts are not... Oh, I see. We just have to finish some of these other things off. It'll be fine. I see. So you can't have floating stuff. You can't connect things to the cave wall in this game. That's interesting. It's fine. It makes sense now that I know. But there's some level of just like, confusion every single time I run into some of these mechanics, because it doesn't quite behave like other like settlement builders that I've played. I do wish the tech tree was a bit more thematic. So much of this is very much like immediately steampunk and sci-fi, and I almost kind of wish it was more about like not going, yeah, like the multi-missile launchers, the various rockets, the turrets and everything. It feels very antithetical to kind of the vibe of this game, that it looks like it's supposed to be kind of cozy woodpunk, and instead these golems just immediately like, hey, we've got space age tech. Okay, insufficient materials. Probably still just the lack of stone. Ah, because all the stone is getting earmarked by these things. I'm gonna cancel this in that case. Let's see, we've got a lot of wood over there. We got some time. Let's see, what else do we have? Production. Why does this have a exclamation mark on it? Not a clue. Yeah, hopefully we can get some of these hand drills going. We got a tech point. So we could also grow apple trees. Not a bad idea. Fiber for plants. Lamps, ceiling lights, coal generator. So if we want to get into power. Cement maker. Cement requires... I don't know. I think I'm going to keep going for this. I'm just going to be perpetually frustrated. Wait. Oh. What? Radio tower. Wait. So there's metal if I go down this direction for different building sizes. So how durable is this? 5,000 versus cripes. Well, whatever. Just realized there's other building types in the space age metal section. I don't know. Like I said, it feels kind of antithetical to have this like pseudo woodpunk like, hey, guide the world tree, you know, to its planting place. You know, the world was destroyed, possibly due to the hubris of man or something. I guess it didn't really say that. It just randomly disappeared. But some part of me always assumes that, like, yeah, it was just the hubris of man that caused these things. Okay, well, this will give me an endless source of stone at the very least. I think I'm gonna have to demolish one of these, though. We don't have enough people at the moment that I can just... we don't have enough people at the moment that I can just let two of my guys just work the hand cranks. Let's see, how are we doing food-wise? Looks like we're doing fine. So that's not a huge priority. There we go. Repairs bearing strength. Buildings and structures have weight and bearing strength. The maximum weight a building can support when weight is applied becomes more vulnerable to attacks. Yeah, it tracks. Okay, let's see. Energy. Wall torch. I don't know. I'll just leave them in darkness. Okay, so what else do we do? Right, I was going to maybe put a tower here. No, I think we're just going to leave that block there and see if it comes with. I don't think it will. Okay, priority settings. Yeah, so we can choose the different priority tasks on an individual level, but I do wish I could be like, hey, this is very important, please go fix this. Or stuff like that. Yeah, so the main question is, do we build a tower? You know what? Screw it. What's the worst that could happen? I'm just going to have that be a secondary storage tower. Though we're probably going to want to flip it and actually move all this storage on the opposite side. Actually, let's cancel this across the board. In retrospect, we don't want to have it there, because I want to move my storage here. I don't know what I want to have in the front. Because the other thing to note is the stone tower has the same durability as the large storage room. I kind of wish that there were shields you could build. Oh well. Alright, let's keep just delving deeper. Because we're going to need limestone if I want to do concrete. But do I want to do concrete or do I look into titanium? Well, actually, no, we can't do titanium. That's the one downside. Steel barricade. Ah. Will not block line of fire when attacking. So that's useful. And we do have a concrete barricade as well. Okay, so yeah, let's get into cement. If I can. Cement mixer is too big. Let's see, how are we gonna do this? I'm gonna relocate, or not remove. I'm just gonna relocate them closer. They'll probably get destroyed, but it's fine. How close am I on attack point? Still a fair ways off. Because the one thing to consider is... 1, 2 in. Because you can get 2 6x5s. But no, we could get a 7x7 and that would be it. No matter what, we're going to just have some space issues here. Otherwise, I'd just do a couple of large stone rooms. No matter what I do, this layout's awful. Let's see. You know what? I guess I'm gonna relocate that there. We can get a second 9x6. So I think that's what we do. Except for, let's cancel it. Build stone pillar. The funny thing is, yeah, ladders aren't load-bearing, so they can't reach... This is so scuffed. Okay. I'm just gonna put pillars on all of those. I do not know what to do on this one. This is, I think, the biggest issue with this game, is specifically room layouts inherently are awful. Or set room layouts are inherently awful. I'd much rather just have click and drag, this is a stone room. Or, you know, maybe it detects if you put stone blocks on top of stone pillars, it tries to turn it into a room. Or it gives you the option to do so. Yeah, I guess they're not going to be able to? I don't know. I guess that would have been easier than my stupid stone pillared suggestion, but it's fine. We've got oodles of stone to work with here. You know what, actually, we're just gonna remove both of these. They're just in my way. Yeah, I was gonna figure out what to do with this side, but I think it's mostly just gonna be barricade land. Let's see. Yeah, it's just a little too high for my dudes, too. Yeah, that's just out of range. I don't know. I was assuming it'd end up having a little bit more space than that, but I don't. Okay, so here's my thought. Where'd those ballistas go? Stone pillars. I mean invalid location. And yeah, I can't put the pillars behind the ballista. Yeah, it still won't let me do it. Funky. Alright, just demolish that. I guess I'll just have to have, like, one stone pillar on each. Can I even do that? I don't know, man. These layouts are weird. We need, like, scaffolding and some other supports. Really just, like, wall tiles that can do whatever. Or, like, ladders that go through floors. I'm just gonna be struggling with this, I think is the answer. I apologize that that is somewhat taken over, but it is one of those where it's like, this is just baffling enough that I'm having some trouble dealing with it. But it's fine. This should give me a lot more leeway on how to fight. Okay, it's looking like I might be able to do this here. I guess here's the question. Can I demolish those? Because it might be one of those where we specifically just have a series of floors that are kind of my... Okay, it's not falling apart. Building strength seems fine. It's fine. Okay, transport this here. Yeah, so we can just kind of have a series of spots for extra ballistas. And then if this doesn't disappear, then we can build up further, or maybe we just build this up by one, and then build it out further. Maybe that's what we do. I don't know, because we are going to need some defenses. But, main one is, I'm also going to need some rooms. How do I want to do this one? Because this backside is awkward. The easiest, I think, would be to just replace these. And then just have, I don't know, tower coming off the backside or something else. Yeah, see, this is the problem. What do I put here? Because inherently, I can only have so many buildings or structures in any given area. Let's cancel this. What other rooms can we do? Because we could do the 10x4s. Or maybe, since this area is not getting attacked as much, I could just do 2 of those. Yeah, I think that's going to be the answer. We'll just have ladders going up both sides. There we go. That's, again, best I can do in the current circumstances. So let's extend this storage zone. This should give me plenty of space to put things. Oh, we do actually have stone barricades that I could put down. Guess I could have actually built a wooden barricade a long time ago. Oh well. I think maybe what we do is we actually get rid of these ladders to put the barricades kind of in, I don't know. We'll have to see after I move. I think is the big one. Yeah, if I were to cancel these, yeah, there's just space there, man. I'm actually finding this quite the endearing game already, but there are aspects of it where I'm just like, I don't think this was thought through as hard as maybe the developers wanted to. Oh. There's a limited amount of stone that can be mined from those. Okay. I was wondering why they'd stopped. Let's see, we're still doing fine on food. Well, let's just harvest a little bit of the surface stuff as well. So production, yeah, we wanted to see what the cement maker does. Okay, I'll have to look into better light sources at a later date. And then once we have some cement down, maybe I can overhaul a number of these rooms. Maybe. It quickly becomes maybe not that important to me. And actually, this video is getting to the point where I could also stop. Like, I want to see some of these things in action, though. And so it's always... There's always that tough element of just like, well, do I keep going, you know, for a little while longer, see what I can do about concrete, build a new building? I guess we're still low on stone because I've made this entire goofy-ass, stupid stone land. Well, we did get a point. What do I put it into? I'll just finish that off. There's other things I could invest into. Like better lighting, for example, but it requires electricity to function, and that just feels like something I should leave for later. There's not much stone. Yeah, we can mine over here. See if we can get a little bit more. I was hoping my guys would level up, or I could give them equipment or something. Specifically from the perspective of... they're very slow. I mean, it's not that bad, but it's one of those where they could be much, much faster. And being able to outfit them with, like, proper mining picks, or have them just get better at mining, would actually be kind of lovely. It's not that big of a deal, though. Yeah, the problem is, how much stone do I need? Ugh, a lot. Yeah, so this probably isn't worth it. Let's just cancel all these. Yeah, it's just a whole bunch of not much going on over there. What are we doing on wood? Kind of low on it, so yeah, I could get a little bit more. We haven't gotten any more souls, so we're kind of hard capped on what we've got. Ah. And keep everything soup stocked. Keep 50 ballista bolts stocked. I got plenty of nitrates, but I don't remember what nitrates are even used for. I don't know. I think this is just probably going to keep going on for a while. I like what I'm seeing so far. I think the biggest issues mostly boil down to, I don't like how rooms have to Tetris, if only because it feels very arbitrary. Like, why does this room have to be a 10 by 4? Why can't I just click and drag and say, hey, I want this to be a room. I want this to be a room. I want this to be a room. I want this to be a room for no reason or some reason. I think what it also maybe needs is some extra structural stabilities, you know, supports that extend horizontally off of surfaces. Purely for the perspective of being able to add, like, little additions and expansions. The other thing I'm curious about is this supposed to be somewhat of a roguelike? Because we're obviously traveling somewhere. And I wonder if it's one of those that traveling there might, or traveling places, or there's going to be some kind of ending. I mean, I'm assuming there is, since we're supposed to be reaching the nursery of the world tree. But I wonder if it's one of those where, like, they could actually have some slight roguelike-ishness mixed into this as well. As kind of like a, hey, you know, you've reached a new area, pick a perk. Or you've survived, like, an enemy incursion, pick a perk. Little stuff like that always goes so far, in my opinion. And I can see that actually, I don't know, being kind of neat for this game long term. But I'm also just kind of obsessed with Against the Storm as genuinely one of the best games I've ever played, but also the game that made settlement builders feel bad to me because it just does everything so freaking well. And so whenever I play a settlement builder, city builder, I'm like, oh, you know, I would love to see some more mechanics that are kind of sort of against the stormy, because I could see them working just as well in here, or at least improving the experience. I think I just like random power-ups and choice. You know, tech tree is nice, but it's kind of limited and static. There's only so much you can do with it. So what do I need for a cement room? 29. Okay. So production line, add cement. We need to keep 30 stocked. Looks like it just requires 2 limestone, though. So, completely separate from my own stone supplies, which actually is kind of nice. Okay, well, all things considered, I'm still going to leave it here. Trying to redesign my base at this point would be a nightmare. I'm not even sure if I need to. Half of it is mostly just storage. Because there's only a handful of production structures even available at the moment. And yeah, as we get further into the game, unlock, you know, the electric grill, the engineered tile. Oh, it's for farming. you know, obviously all of the different ballistas, cannons, and guns and whatnot, it'll probably get a lot easier. I'll probably have a lot more stuff to store everywhere. But also, I'm going to go back to, I really do wish that all of the technology wasn't modern and advanced weapons. Like, make it more magical. Why is it so sci-fi and weird? Like, I don't know. The world tree and space age tech can go hand in hand, but here it just feels, is the phrase anachronistic? They feel thematically opposed in a way that makes it kind of odd. And it's one of those where I'd love to see maybe a little bit more like nature magic, and you're growing things. Your ballistas aren't ballistas, they're these cool like growths that shoot seeds at stuff. Instead of making ammo, you're growing it. This falls too easily into the classic tech tree system that you would expect from like a random modern or semi-modern settlement builder. But the core theme is that you're escorting this seedling around. And I guess my point is it feels inconsistent, that rather than leaning harder into the theme of the game, they just are like, well, we need guns, so let's just make big guns and space guns. And I feel like that was not a mistake so much as like wasted opportunity. Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at on it. Otherwise, it's a fairly competent, like, side-scrolly settlement builder. I know we have a lot of those, but I do like the fact that you're meant to be moving on from place to place to place. I do think there should also be more things to find down here, reasons why you might want to stick it out, play risky, delve deeper. Currently, it's just a matter of, like, refreshing the resources you have available, which is good in its own way. But it doesn't feel quite as satisfying. That is mostly just like, well, the storm's here, it's time for me to leave. Compared to like Flotsam, where you have to constantly be finding new resources. You know, here there's plenty. But the storm chases you off before you can actually utilize them for what you need. Or utilize it before you can gather everything. And I would love to have more reasons for me to stick around. Back to the roguelike power-ups. You know, what if there's some stuff down in here that I wanted to grab? You know, things that would actually help me in some way. I don't know. Anyway, with all of that said, I might as well mention that the Ark of Charon is available now on Steam, so if you do want to pick it up and play it yourselves, it is, well, I guess just follow the link in the description below. It is, how much is it? $22 at launch with no, like, launch sale, which I think is fine. I think it's definitely one of those where I'd probably recommend waiting a little while before picking it up, just so that, it has a little bit more content to it. I think it's perfectly competent as it is already, but it feels like it's one of those where I'd really be able to make a firm judgment call on like how good the game is once it's had some of those balance patches and, oh, there's a shiny thing. So maybe there are things to find in here. Certainly wasn't told about it. Okay, so let's cancel these for a second. I want to see what the shiny thing is. Darkstorm is approaching. Alright, it's fine. We've pretty much tapped out this area at the very least. Oh, it's a rock reserve. I mean, it's nice, but also maybe too little too late. And that is okay. The other thing I might as well mention for any developers that might stumble upon this video, this is not exactly something that I don't know. This game was launched during the Steam sale, and I feel like this is worth mentioning because if you're a developer watching this, don't do that. It is one of those where I only found out about this game's release date because it was on my press list, and I was already looking forward to it because I'd seen the demo go by, but Steam instantly buried this game, and I think a lot of people are just going to miss its existence, if not for creators like me. And that feels weird and bad to me. And it's one of those where, like, stay away from Steam, like, big Steam events when releasing your games, because it does not end well, more often than not. Anyway, with all of that said, if you like this video in any way, shape, or form, leave me a like. It helps more than you know. And if you want to see more rad new games every single day, then hit subscribe because I got tons to check out and show off. But for now at least, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.